Hey, what's happening with you today, my peoples? It's the innovative native or sedative, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And I'm coming with some new news for you today. You know, not gossip, but gospel, you feel me? We like to keep it godly, agapely, you feel me? Make sure it's properly, you know. We deal with the possibly and not the probably. You feel me? Obviously, you know. Get the picture I paint like it's photography, you know. When I was in camp, they used to talk about the topography, you know, the lay of the land. You feel me? I had to do that for my teacher just to let you know. If I hear something, you teach me something, I retain it. I remember it. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your anchor point and all that, you know. Oh, nah. You know how to approach the helipad from downhill side, drop your head. You know, you don't want the blades to take it off, you know. They like me. They like, Quan, we gonna send you up in the helicopter. That's what they kept saying. They didn't like to go up in the helicopter, but you know me. Some boys like to go up there, though. They made that their thing. I don't even think they on the land right now. They traveling. They love that helicopter. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, you know, if the price is right, I work for the Department of Forestry right now. You know, to maintain the land, and, you know, keep it from being overrun or illegally cultivated. You know, put certain reservoirs on there for the wildlife. And I got some visions, like some Solomon made a lot of gardens that supported lush green, you know. So he had like a lot of oasis pools around this. I'm gonna smoke my little one first and save the big one, you know. But I'm gonna be making shorts today, man. We at 482 subscribers. I just want y'all to know, man, that dream that God, you know, put on your mind, in your head, engulfing, encompassing your heart, you feel me? Don't, you know what I'm saying, give up on your heart's desires, because they come true. They become reality. Just as long as you know, you sow into them. Okay, this is what I'm learning. Without no income, there is no outcome. It's like, all right, without some type of investment, you feel me, there isn't really a result or a recompensation. It's like never watering a tree, never planting a tree, but expecting to get something from the tree. You know, you got to put in the footwork. Faith without works is dead. You show me your faith, I show you my works by my faith. You know? Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. The power of life and death is in the tongue, and those that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. That's Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. I've been working in season, out season, you know, study to show yourself approved. In the rooms, they say you only keep what you have by giving it away. Basically, what they're saying is you ain't utilizing it, if you ain't practicing it, if you ain't exercising it, you feel me? If you ain't stretching it, you know what I'm saying? Then it's dwindling. It's depleting. You feel me? It's decreasing. The only thing should be decreasing is my attitude, you know, ego, pride, arrogancy, ignorance, you know, that type of thing, impatience. As he increased, you know, as I increase my understanding, leaning not to my own understanding, but in all my ways acknowledging him, for he shall direct thy paths, you know, and make them straight. I'm paraphrasing. I am rightly dividing the word of truth. There's so many scriptures come to my mind, so I'm giving you some of each one. The meat, you feel me? I can't be on milk, you know. I want to see the dead raised. I've seen the blind, you know, restored sight. I've seen some things. Matter of fact, I went to church the other day. You know that's an accomplishment. I'm still bubbling, walking on air, head in the clouds, pink clouds and elephants, you know. And he was like, I've seen everything except the dead raised to life. That's something we need. People died too much. I like that about Jesus' ministry. He never went to no funerals. If he went to a funeral, that person was raised. But, you know, it's like certain stuff from what I hear. But if you think about Lazarus was already embalmed and all that. He was already wrapped up. So that's why he had to say, loose him. Because, you know, it was all melting in his face and everything. They was like, no, Lord. He actually waited longer. He heard like the day of or something. But then he waited like Terry for a minute. It was like 3 days. They was like, no, Lord, you can't go in there. You know, he gonna smell and everything. He was like, whatever. And you notice when he getting ready to do stuff like that, he put all the naysayers and critics, you know, they be like, didn't I only tell you if you believe that you would see, you know, the works of God, or, you know, I wanted to say the manifestations of miracles or something big, but I keep it basic. And so, you know, like, in a lot of situations, like people be mourning and things like that, which is natural. That's okay. But when he getting ready to raise him, he'll clear everybody out the room except his main disciples, like Peter and John. And then he had a parent. Is that a bee? A lot of bees been trying to get me today. And then you know, he, like Peter, he lay on him and breathe on him, and, you know, when he restored the boy, and, you know, so, but if you don't know about it, how you gonna do it? Right. Like right now, I feel like I, not leverage or a bargaining trip, I feel like I got some insight on God, you know. I know his word, so if you know his word and you do his word, then it pleases him. You feel me? Don't be a forgetful hearer, you know. Be not slack, you know. Don't be slothful. Don't be, you know, idlesome. Now, you know I'm on a good one because the cigarette went all the way gone, but I put it out. Now I'm about to get ready for but I could make some videos in the house with the music, but I like to give y'all the verbatim, word for word, inertia, from within, you know, from the horse's mouth, face to face, down to earth, straightforward, up close, you know, and personal, if need be. You feel me? Never tripping off of nothing, you know. Do what you gotta do. I'm damn sure gonna do what I gotta do. I don't know what you came to do. If you fuck around and get in the way of what I got going on, then you gotta go. Nah, man. But I'm feeling good. Let me fire up this blunt, you know. Don't be caught slipping, man. Be on point. He sent us out as sheep amongst wolves. So be wise as serpents, as humble as doves. I don't play that shit. You know I don't. With the meek, you show yourself meek. Damn, I need my tablet. With the forward, you show yourself forward. I need my Bible and my tablet. I'm going to bring it out. It's just chilling. I'm going to bring out my Bible, my tablet. You feel me? And I'm going to bring out my boombox. You feel me? And I'm going to be rocking. You feel me? There is no counsel against the Lord. You feel me? When the Lord got something going on, defy God if you want to. He will break you, will bend you and make you break. If you don't want to vow, like submit, that's the first thing. Submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee. It don't say just resist the devil. No, you got to, you know, come on over to God's side. You know, he always at the right hand. I always foreseen the Lord at my right hand so that I will not be moved. You want to hear this right here? Look. Ain't no sucker hand right there. That was a couple dead knuckles. That's a hand that done perfected the one-hitter quitter knockout. Bing, bam. The left will take you down too. The left. Throw 1,000 fall at my right and 10,000 at my left. The God of armies. I was learning some stuff. I was learning that trained my hands for war. You feel me? I was reading about David. He said, I have found the warrior. He said, I have found the warrior. I said, God, so then when I went to church, that was like, you know, they keep it real. They keep it so real. It's like, man, come on now, man. It's like before Paul met the Lord, he was doing his thing. He was like, he worked 13 epistles. You know? He was like, you know, he the only, all other people died except, you know, John, but he was like, he the only one that somehow he died, but I guess it wasn't like Christ. He went through everything Christ went through except the crucifixion. That's what he said. Look, I don't forget nothing. He was like, you know, everything, I guess, except the stripes and being put on the cross. One of them is Peter, or somebody that wanted to be hung upside down. This ain't for the faint-hearted, man. You feel me? This walk of faith, this trial by fire, you walk by faith and not by sight. You feel me? I'm not moved by what I see or what I hear, only by the word of God, what he tell me. You feel me? The rhema, you know, the oracle, you know. Where there is no wise counsel, a people will perish, and where there is no vision, a people will perish. Sometimes I notice, like, people's perspectives don't be as broad as they like to imagine. They always minimizing something. When you try to do something, oh man, they will minimize. Oh no, you don't need to do that. No, you should this and that. Even if it's love, even if you got somebody you feeling, oh no, that ain't the girl for you, or why you did, you know what I'm saying? And they want you to jump through hoops and, you know. And you know too many cooks spoil the pot. You know? I ain't even want to let a motherfucker love, let alone live sometimes. You feel me? Nor learn. You know, I read every day because, you feel me, that used to be the law. You weren't supposed to know how to read. So if you tell me, you know, some people was denied a privilege that people take for granted these days, shit, I'm going to take that up. I read the dictionary. You feel me? I am he. You look no further. I'm going to be a leader. You feel me? Representative. A lot of things I am. You feel me? Wise, mighty man of God. You feel me? Servant, prophet. You know, baby bishop. I was a junior deacon, usher, choir boy, but I still don't go for no mess. You know? Just because somebody might be a Christian or something, don't think they don't sucker, because everybody you see is their own little bit of crazy. Niggas be thinking they crazy till they meet crazy. And then they want to bow out and cry wolf and plead the, you know, woe is me, and I ain't got no time for that shit. Once you cross that line, it's over. Ain't no going back. So make sure if you crossing that shit, you all in. Because I ain't gonna want to hear, I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no reasons, no motherfucking explanations. I don't want to hear none of that shit. A lot of people hate on you because they don't love themselves. You feel me? They disappointed with themselves. You feel me? They got their own, you know, shame and disgrace and shit. And misery love company. If you know happy, you know what I'm saying? Be around some happy people. You'll be happier. You'll be the happiest. You know? Don't get around a bunch of soggy, sad, sourpuss motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, think, you know, you're going to be up-tempo or you could, you know, raise their elevation. That's scientific fact. You feel me? If you walk with a person or you be the 10th person, you walk with 9. If they wise, you'll be wise. If they dumb, you'll be dumb. Another thing, if you got a high drive, you get around some people with a high drive, you'll have a higher drive. You get around the people with a low drive, I just now gave somebody some game. I'm giving game, man. I'm giving game. I'm giving game, man. I'm giving game, man. I'm giving game. Look, I ain't even fired up my blunt because I'm on a natural. I might say that. But I got to hit it like twice. Yeah, man. Step out in this California sunshine. She told me go for us. I said, if I gotta run, fine. So brilliant, radiant, that'll stun mine. When I get crazy, I'm crossing a very fun line. Remember my last video? Behind the scenes, closed curtains, pulling strings and shit. Certain shit go on, they make like it don't, but it do. Motherfuckers be trying not to get, you know what I'm saying, really activated and radicalistic about shit, but you can only warn a person so much. You can tell them the iron is hot, the stove is hot, the grease is hot, you know, the dog bite, you know, it's landmines over there, but sometimes they got to learn the hard way. They got to bump their head, find out for themselves, you know. Motherfuckers be thinking they let the smooth taste fool them. They be barking up the wrong tree and shit. You feel me? Biting off more than they can chew. Then when the shoe is on the foot and the rabbit, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun and the tables have turned. Because every dog has its day. Time and chance, opportunity happen for every man, man. 1 minute you down, next minute you up. I'm up right now. Got money, got everything I need. I play chess. I don't buy shit I really don't need. When I get my money, the shit that I say, oh, I wish I had this and that, I get it. What, did I put that in my pocket? I got some little self-defense shit for sale when I make some conversation with somebody. Like, yeah, I got this and I got this. Little self-defense shit, you know. Since it's close by college and hella trails and shit. I got hella workout exercise equipment so I could, you know, train, which I'm going to do. That's why I'm out right now getting my fresh air. About to go back in, though, in a minute. Get my fresh air stretcher. And, look, I ain't even got to say that. I was going to say it, but I'm like, I got this one military book on how to fight. It take you to the next level. I was going to say, don't think when you fighting that you can't bite. You better lock on a person like a pit. When it's going down, all that fighting dirty shit, that's pretty much allowed. You got to. You know, kick him in the nuts, uppercut him, headbutt, pull a jacket over the head, you know. Fucking try to drive their nose to their brain. That shit, that's all that shit legal. I ain't playing. Elbows, all that shit. I like it. I didn't know why my wife watched fighting, but I understood. She was like, if you tall, it's easier for you to bring the knee to the head. So I was like, okay, so if you're a tall nigga, that's something you use. You feel me? You're a tall Nagoose, tall person, tall natives, tall Nairobi, Nigerian, whatever you want to call. You know. Nikolai wouldn't say, hold on. Quan, speak this. You know what I'm saying. I'm chilling right now, man. I ain't got time to be trying to sound all appropriate and articulate and eloquent. Yeah. There's a time and a place for that. It's motherfucking what? Wednesday, hump day? Nigga, bills is due, and I'm not the motherfucking one. Even though that's my name, though. That's what my name is. I'm not the motherfucking one, bruh. That's I ain't heard that pledge. I'm not the motherfucking one since like the 90s or the 80s or something. I'm not the motherfucking one that you would want to take for a sucker. Back to that maze I sent you. I be peeping shit, you know. When ain't nobody around, people write shit, you know. When they hiding in their house, they like to say shit, you know. When you by yourself or, when, you know, in a compromising position, they like to kind of do shit, you know. Where I'm from, my hood, nigga, retaliation is a must. I told my mama, because I be messing with her, right? I said, Mama, the best defense is a good offense. I don't go for all that other shit. Nigga. Listen, okay, look, this is how I'm going to bring this analogy to you. If you're not doing nothing, motherfuckers still try to intrude, right? Violate, steal, or whatever, damage. So you ain't doing nothing, but that still happens. So if you know, on the offensive, you know, counter, you know, measures, you know, then, you know, you much more in a better state to handle anything of that degree. You feel me? Anything of that degree or that nature, you feel me? If that's the method of operation in the mode in which one maneuvers and mobilizes, then, you know, you have to make sure that you manage and moderate appropriately, you know? So that way you have a model of how to deal with situations and things of that nature, you know? If you in a vulnerable state and something comes on you and afflicts, whatever you want to say, you know, then you even less of a predicament, situation, circumstances, you know, to pull yourself together. I love my teachers. I think they used to bring me to this park before a lot of other ones. But I like my friends too. When you play G.I. Joes all day and shit like that, you can see shit with your eyes closed, man. You can't pull the wool over no prophet eye. They'll see her. They can go in the house and go to sleep and God will show them what time it is, man. Whatever done in the dark will be brought to the light. I don't care even if it leave me in limbo. Bring it to the light, Lord, man. When you in darkness and you walking, you stumble. You can't really know where you going. You can't see. But when it's light, you know, you walk as a child of the light, you know. You come to the light, you know, because the Heavenly Father of lights, the giver of all gifts, you know. I'm using my discretion more. Cleanliness next to godliness. If you ain't clean, I'm sorry. You know, I've been warned about certain stuff, you know. So I just gotta, you know. To certain people, because I got Christ on me, it's a smell of life. It's fragrant. To people that's in the darkness, it's a different smell. You feel me? Just like to people that's in the darkness, the other people, you know, they got a good smell to them. But to me, they won't. So, you feel me? If I see a red flag or something to be alarmed of or, you know, cautious, wary, you know, more strategic, more stealthy, you feel me? More covert, you know, more on my surveillance tip. I'm always surveillance. Fuck it, that's the next to a survey. How can you have a survey without a surveillance? You feel me? I was taught wherever you at, always have a surveillance system. You always got to have some kind of vanguard, some kind of security. And you can't have, it's nowhere where you can get money where it ain't a security faction, bro. This what you got to have. You feel me? Just for stupid motherfuckers like so and such and which. And whatever have you who. But yeah, I'm out. I'm posted. I ain't never been ran off a spot. If a nigga ride me, no compliment. I mean, no comment, no compliment. You know what I'm saying? Even my mama told me this about a baby, Laquan. If they big enough to hit, they big enough to hit back. You do something to me, I ain't taking no fucking L's. I pray God will reincarnate me just so I can come back or put my mind frame in other people's mind frame, sort of like Tupac, you know, and just take over, you know. That's didn't happen before. Ain't nothing out here but air and opportunity. Nigga, don't talk about it, do something. Nigga, move something, make something happen. Approach, nigga. Approach the coach. Watch that ass get poached like a roach. Left in the motherfucking mulch. For trying to encroach. Pussy ass shit, man. Fuck it, they say call it how you see it. I don't like no carrot on a stick ass. You gotta jump through hoops, hella fine print. It used to be a motherfucker on In Living Color. Look, God say don't cuss so much. Damon Wayans was on In Living Color. He used to be like, it's a conspiracy. Certain people was laughing, but we really knew what he was saying. Fucking setup. Trap. That's why they call it a trap. Hella. I'm going to give it to you right now, right here. Hella agent provocateurs and, you know, shit to bait and provoke and, you know, incriminate and just hella just, this shit messy. If you look at a motherfucker laws, right, be like, how can it be some shit for this? That's how deep the sinister and wickedness, cruel, unusual, and just underhanded, devious, you know, scandalous, you know, shit go. Motherfuckers be, I look at the TV. I know, because I asked my girl, Nana. She ain't even our color. I was like, Nana, did you ever think things would be the way it is today when you was coming up? She said, no, Laquan. No, she don't call me Laquan. She said, no, Black. No, Black, I never thought it'd be like this. You know people was turning over on their graves. I used to want to check out. I used to want to check out a long time ago in my 20s. But I see why God kept me around. He like, I got some shit for you to do. I need you to stay on the scene and peep, you know. Keep tabs on, you know. Have an order. Look after. Watch over. How motherfucker I'll give you 50,000 to take care of you, but if you get out, won't give you a job where you got action at 50. I be seeing this shit, the big eyes and little U's. You know, I be seeing that shit. I be seeing, don't think I don't be seeing it. I know y'all like, why Shock don't be talking about this, or why Shock don't be talking about this. Don't think that a man that decipher and discern and analyze, you feel me? If I get offered a job, I come in as a supervisor. My shit starting in at least dub or something an hour. I think the lady was talking like $40 an hour. I had to manage some people. You know, motherfuckers be quick to judge a book by its cover, or, you know, try to put everybody in the same boat. You got to deal with each in their own accordingly, on a, you know, one-on-one kind of personal basis, you know. With this one, you might do such a thing. With the next one, some other. It go according to their faith. You know, to each their own, you know. You deal with it. You deal with it efficiently, you know, sufficiently and proficiently. You feel me? I ain't tripping, because you know I ain't alone, nigga. I get a hootie hoo. This is Jada the who. Nigga, it's gonna get ugly. So play with me if you want to, nigga. I'm gonna give it to you. Personal, too. That's one thing. I don't need a crowd to go. Fuck with me on my own and I'ma handle it. I ain't even gonna go get nobody for it. But then I might let them know just in case. Like, keep visiting these motherfuckers. Even if something happened to me, pay these motherfuckers tribute on a regular. These motherfuckers owe me. Nasties. Niggas be raping and don't be trying to put that shit off on nobody else. We know who be raping, bro. Motherfucker been doing it. Made the law just so he could do it, man. If a girl wasn't in the mood, that would turn me off, cuz. Straight up. On everything, blood. Bitch screaming, oh, no. I gotta be in my zone. If everything ain't comely and inviting and embracing and welcoming and warming and everything, please, cuz certain shit you know I ain't gonna do. That's what I hear my mom in my head. She's like, Laquan, it's just certain shit you ain't gonna do. Like, I ain't one of these ne'er-do-wells looking motherfuckers. Nigga, run up on me and you gonna crawl back too. You gonna limp back, nigga. They gonna stretch you out. They gonna drag you back. Throw a couple combos. Look, hold on, let me set up my camera. Throw a couple combos. You know you gotta loosen up. I don't want to sit on this side. I want to be like on a different one. Niggas don't even respect the, you know what I'm saying, the environment or the conditions. So you know the motherfucker don't really appreciate somebody who you know, who loves their surroundings. They be good to the shit. You feel me? Certain shit they ain't gonna do. Like the mob book said, Machiavelli, the corporates, you know, the corporate man guide or whatever, so many words. He was like, don't get your meat the same place you get your bread. Well, I'm trying to get bread, mobster. And if the meat come over here with some shit, it's going to be some meat around this motherfucker. That's all I'm going to tell you. Nigga, talking about don't get the bread the same place you get the meat. You better tell the meat that, nigga. Better tell the meat that. You ever had all your utensils and the motherfucker gave you the reason and you would have been in the right, but you had to think about the bigger picture? do I want to have to be explaining this, or is this worth World War IV, 5 and 6 and 7? Is this shit worth it? Is this shit worth the atrocities and the, negative impact? Is it really worth it? You have to,
Oh, you showed that ball.
Feel me? I done had to do that. Like, man, you know what? I'm going to starve bruh out. Usually when you starve somebody out, God, he just big like that. He'll use that very person, to put you back on your feet. You be like, man, little did this person know I was I was thinking about counting his ass out. But he came through in crunch time, The nigga came through in the clutch. Yeah, man. Don't be thinking the crack game old, nigga. I'm in the suburbs, nigga smoke crack over here, nigga. It ain't what you do, is how you do it, man. Shit, the spot's still rolling, ain't nothing changed. Nigga, you better get your money. In the morning, plant your seed. And in the evening, don't let your hand rest. Ecclesiastes. Solid. I'm gonna have to roll another one. That's what I'm gonna do. I have to roll another one. Go get my shit. Roll another one. All right, y'all, that's enough. Nigga, they can't pay me enough for this shit.